Hello, I'm Aubrey, and this is Yoga for You. And today I'll be leading a flow on detox or just releasing emotions, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to start today with a short meditation, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll do a flow, and then we'll end off in some reclining positions and our shavasana. So you can have a block, you can have a couple blocks, you can have a pillow, whatever props that you want to add to this class. And we'll go ahead and come to any seated position that feels good for you as we leave the beginning meditation. So if you want to sit up on a block or a bolster, just to bring your pillows up a little bit more, to pull your spine just a little straighter, it just helps us to sit up taller in the spine. So go ahead and grab that and we'll get started. So bringing your hands to your knees and just go ahead and just bring the palms down to cover the knees and just let the arms relax. Roll the shoulders back towards the back body. Sitting up nice and tall in the spine. Close the eyes down if that feels comfortable for you. And then just go ahead and bring the chin to a nice neutral position. Soften through the eyes. Soften through the forehead. Soften through the cheekbones. Just allow yourself to sink in and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's do that again. Deep breath in through the nose and just audibly listen to the breath. One more time at your own pace. Breathing in and breathing out. And just sticking with your natural breathing pattern, whatever feels good for you. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out. I want you to try to lengthen through your exhales. So every time you breathe in, see if you can really almost double your exhale to your inhale. So if you breathed in for maybe a count of 2 or 3, then you're holding it for 4 or 5, and play around with this. See what feels good. I want it to be and feel natural for you. And that lengthening of that exhale is going to allow you to just really sink in, to relax the nervous system. So breathing in at your own pace, whatever that looks like for you, and then exhale. And just start to notice whatever emotions are coming up for you today. No judgment, just noticing. And then maybe noticing where that emotion resides or lies in the body. Maybe that's the heart space. Maybe that's the shoulders. Maybe the head or the hips. Or maybe the feet. Just allowing yourself to be present and notice where that emotion sits for you. It's going to affect everyone differently. Then I want you to just replace that emotion for something positive. So if we felt fear, maybe we replace it with joy. If we felt self-doubt, maybe confidence. If we've felt almost an emotion of tension or dis-ease, maybe that is happy or relaxed. And then I want you to almost embody that emotion if you can. I want you to, while you're breathing and your eyes are closed, I want you just to imagine that if you could look at yourself from far away and just notice yourself. Notice that emotion growing in you. where would that emotion reside? And does it take the place of the other? Or does it really feel the whole body? Just breathing in, allowing yourself to sit with that and how that feels in the body. Just really letting it wash over you. Inhale that emotion, that good, sweet, good feeling emotion. And exhale the opposite. Every breath in is maybe joy, happy, confidence, and every exhale is fear, anxiety, tension, stress. Just let it go. Inhale the good. Exhale the bad. And once again, no judgments here, just focusing on those words and how they make you feel in the body. Couple more breaths here. Okay. Breathing in that good, breathing out that bad. Go ahead and roll the shoulders back. Maybe roll into the right, roll into the left. Maybe take a quick neck stretch from side to side. Deep breath in, lift the crown of the head up, and exhale, chin to chest. Just go ahead and drop the head, drop the neck, just let it dangle. And then breathe in, open up through the chest line, reach the hands back. And exhale, hands come to heart. Breathing in, acceptance, acknowledgement, all those things that we just talked about. And then the ability to move on. All right, we're gonna get started with our practice. So you're gonna come to our mat. Let's go ahead and just take some side stretches from right to left. So just bringing the right hand down, reaching the left hand up through our center. And then exhale, reach it over. Let's keep the hip bones planted to the earth or to our mat. Inhale, exhale, reach it over, extend it over. Inhale one more time. And then exhale, find a little opening through that shoulder, reach back. And then exhale, release. Other side. Inhale, that right arm up. Find the center. And then exhale it over. Breathe into that tension, maybe that side body. Big inhale, big exhale into the stretch. Maybe it comes a little bit further this time. Inhale, and then like open up through that chest line. Reach the hand back just slightly. Breathe in and breathe out. Roll the shoulders back. Once again, stretch the neck. Okay, let's bring the legs out in front of us. So the feet are flexed. Point and flex the feet. Maybe around to the ankle. Maybe both directions or opposite directions. Okay, so we're going to take a little twist through the legs. First, let's take a stack pose. So let's reach up, reach the fingertips up. And then we're going to go ahead and drop those bellies to drop the belly towards the thigh. Reach the hands forward just as far as they reach. That might look so different for each one of us. Just meet yourself where you're at. So reaching forward and then just go ahead and drop into the pose. So if that looks like behind the knees or the shin or the ankles or even the feet, or maybe even for some a block around the feet if you want to reach a little further. Some of us are there and some of us are here. But what really matters is where you meet yourself at, what you need today. So just dropping the chin towards the chest, let that head fall.
Take a deep breath in through the back body and a big exhale out. Once again, deep breath in, big exhale out. All right, coming up. Let's go ahead and bring that right foot across the body. So across that left leg, placing the sole of the foot down. And then we're going to take our left elbow and cross it over that right knee. Now, if that's not available, you can just wrap your arm around your knee. Otherwise, bring your left elbow to your right knee. Bring the right hand to the base of the spine, just to the lower back here. And then we're going to find that big inhale as you find length. And then exhale, find your twist. And then in our twist, let's find length. And exhale. Once again, inhale, find length. And exhale. All right, let's go ahead and squeeze the leg. Maybe take a little counter from the opposite direction if you want. And then just go ahead and let's just drop that knee and maybe bend the other one. Now, option to just keep that leg out if you want to find a stretch here, or if you want to bend that opposite leg. And then have knee over knee as much as you can. And then if that's not available, just, widen it a little bit, okay? Work with where you're at, find the depth that works for you. Take a deep breath in. And then option to come down, cross the legs, just fold over the legs. And drop into the pose here, or option to grab the hands around the ankles, stay up a little further, maybe a nice length through the chest, nice flat back. Or, once again, you can fold over the legs, taking a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. One more time, deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Okay, let's come back to that stuck position. So nice, legs out in front of you, straight legs. Let's reach up. See if we created any more space here. And then coming forward, reaching the belly towards the top of the thighs, and then just let the back round and fall down wherever it meets. This might look different from day to day depending on our stress level, our tension, what we've done the day before. There might be some days where we're just really tight. You can work into it, you can find a little bend. If you want to find a little wiggle, you're just not still meeting where you'd like to meet. And use the breath. Lengthening that exhale allows us to regulate that nervous system, to relax so that we can come into those poses. So you can drop that chin towards the chest if you'd like. Just let the head kind of dangle. Maybe rock back and forth. And then inhale back up. Okay, so opposite leg this time. We're gonna draw that foot right over top of the right leg this time. Now, once again, option to hug and squeeze the leg in, or draw that right elbow to the side of the left knee. And then find the left hand back behind the back body, and then opening up through that twist. So find that length, and then exhale. Find your twist. Sit up nice and tall in the spine, reaching the crown of the head upwards, opening up through the chest. Nice long spine. Using the exhale to find that space in the abdomen. And then we'll come back, counter stretch if that feels good. And then find that cross-leg position. So dropping that knee here, staying here if that feels better for you. Play around and allow yourself some creativity with these poses so that you can see what feels good for you. Take the time, or make the time to make it work for you. So once again, you can take a deep inhale, lengthen, exhale. Drop into that fold, or maybe you're just grabbing your hands around the ankles, finding that length. Maybe slightly arched forward, or maybe you just have a little bit looser fold here. Maybe really tighten the hips. No judgments today. Just allowing, accepting where we're at, and meeting ourselves right there, and letting ourselves just work with where we're at. One more deep breath in. All right, let's go ahead and bring the knees to find a child's pose. So back towards the back of your mat. Let's open up the knees about the width of the mat. Feet are coming together towards each other. And then let's reach and fold, slide the hands down, nice wide yoga fingers. Spread the fingers. Go ahead and just drop the belly towards the mat. Drop the chin and the forehead towards the mat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. So we're sinking our hips back towards our feet, sinking our feet down into the mat. Just really relaxing the body into the mat. And let's come all the way up. Drop that belly towards the mat. All the way down. We'll take one baby cobra pose here. So just bringing the hands out to the chest line. Spread the fingers. Just let the feet relax. Press up. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Big inhale. And exhale. Let's twist the other way. So we're reaching up towards the right. And exhale. And reaching up towards the left. And exhale. All right, let's sink back to that child's pose. Except we're going to bring the right hand, threading it through, reaching it to the opposite side of the wall, and then sink the hips down. Drop that head towards the mat. Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. We're here for one more breath. Should feel this a little in the top of the shoulder, maybe the arm, and still the hips. All right, sliding that hand back out, just reaching it forward. We're gonna go to the other side. So the left hand slides through, reaching it towards the opposite wall, dropping the head down, breathing in, and breathing out. Sinking those hips back, just letting yourself melt into the mat with every exhale. Just really leaning into this twist, allowing and accepting. All right, just sliding that hand forward. Let's walk the knees up just slightly to the mid-mat. We're gonna come into a camel pose. So a couple options here. You can tuck those toes and reach for the heels. If you want to just take your full camel, as so. So we're just bringing the hips slightly down, finding that little baby back bend, grabbing for the heels, and then opening up to the chest. Or if you want to flow with me, you can bring the hand to the right heel. So right hand to right heel, and then reach that left hand up across the body. So reaching in the opposite direction. Like a nice side body stretch. Take a deep breath in. Find that length from your fingertip to maybe your left knee. And then we're gonna flow it out. So exhale, sink the hips back. Reach the opposite hand up so that right hand reaches that opposite direction. Coming up the other side. Once again, find that length from right fingertips all the way down. Follow that line of energy down the arm, the side body, down the quad, and towards the knee. Take a deep breath in, and let's flow it out. Exhaling, and then reaching those quads up towards the front of the room, opening up through the chest, through the shoulders, to the side body, that big muscle in the top of our leg. And one more time, exhale. reach it up. Big inhale, reaches, and exhale, sink into the pose. One more inhale, and exhale. Okay, let's just come into our cat-cow. Maybe shake out the feet a little bit. And maybe rock side to side. Just wag the hips from side to side, twisting from left and right. Okay, let's tuck the toes under and let's send the hips back towards the sky. So really feeling a nice lengthening from the tailbone to the sky. Maybe you have a slight bend in the knee here. Widening those fingers, rooting them down to the mat, to the earth. Sinking the heels back towards the mat. And knowing if they don't meet, that's fine. You can even pedal out the feet, find a little movement here if you want to work into the pose. Just wagging the dog, pedaling out the feet. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, go ahead and look back at the top of the leg. Drop that head between the shoulders. Maybe bring the feet in just slightly closer. And then we're gonna find a nice balance. Spread the fingers on the left. We're gonna take the right hand, reach it towards the left ankle. Now if you wanna bring it up towards the knee, or maybe just to the side of the mat, whatever feels comfortable for you. And then go ahead and maybe look under the arm. Taking a nice downward dog twist. Breathe in, breathe out. And then bring that hand back to the top of the mat. We'll take it to the other side. So bringing the left hand just to wherever you feel comfortable. Maybe it's the knee, maybe it's the ankle, maybe it's out to the side. And then go ahead, find that length, inhale, and then exhale, find that twist. Really finding stability in that outreached arm that's planted into the mat, spreading those fingers, finding that core engagement, and exhale. Pedal out that dog one more time, breathing in, breathing out. Okay, from here, let's just go ahead and bring the toes a little bit closer, a little bit of space between the big toes. Let's go ahead and extend that right heel towards the sky. Maybe bend the knee. Breathe in, find that nice neutral position in the shoulders. And then let's go ahead and draw that knee all the way up, 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 up. Engaging your core, press down through the top of the mat to find that space. Go ahead and drop that foot and drop the knee. Let's find a low lunge. So a nice engaged core and pelvis here coming towards each other. Engagement in our inner thigh, hugging together. We're gonna lift up, find that low lunge. Breathe in, breathe out. One more inhale. And exhale, hands towards the top of the mat. Let's go ahead and step it back to our downward dog. And then lift the left heel to the sky. Maybe bend the knee for just a moment, open up through the hip. Making sure to stay nice and neutral in the shoulders, hands are planted firmly, core engaged. Draw that knee all the way up. Find that lift through the shoulders, through the core, dropping that foot through. Low lunge. Once again, reach it up. Slight tuck to the pelvis. Engage in that core. Find that length as you reach the fingertips to the sky. Big inhale and exhale, hands come down. Let's step the foot up to a standing position. All right, all the way up, tall mountain. Reach the hands up and exhale back down. All right, from here, let's go ahead and step the left foot back again. Drop that knee, reach the arms up. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's drop the right hand and reach the left hand over. Find a little side body stretch. Reach it back up. And then find your twist. So little side lunge twist here. Reaching that left hand forward, that right hand back. Breathing in, keep that length through the spine. Then if you want to, you can reach that right hand back. Find a little bit of a deeper twist or stay in that same twist that you were at. Breathing in, finding that length. And then let's exhale, hands come all the way down. Find your downward dog. Pedal out the feet, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's step the left foot in. Drop the knee. Find your low lunge. Reach and extend the arms up. And then drop your left arm. Reach your right arm over. We're building here. Finding that nice stretch for the side body. And then find that length. Reach both hands up and open up to your twist on your exhale. So reaching that left arm back towards the back wall, right hand forward. And then if you want, you can take that twist further. Reach and extend left arm back, right hand up towards the sky. Breathing in and breathing out. And then go ahead and drop your arms forward. Let's step it all the way up. Let's find your ragdoll. So just go ahead and drop into your ragdoll pose. Maybe find a little halfway lift. Find some length. And then exhale. Drop into the pose. Rocking from left to right. And left. And right. Making sure to breathe. Let's drop the right hand to the mat. Let's reach and inhale the left hand to the sky. And then exhale into your twist. Maybe a slight bend in the right knee. The left leg is slightly straight. And then drop that hand back down, meet the right hand. And then we'll take it to the other side. So left hand plants, slight bend in the left knee. Right leg goes more straight. Reach and extend that right hand to the sky. Breathing in, find that length. Exhaling into the pose. One more breath. And exhale. Fold over. Just go ahead and wiggle it out. Maybe clasp the arms. All right. From our ragdoll pose, let's go ahead and drop the hands. Take a little baby inhale and exhale. Let's rise all the way up. Tall mountain. Bring your palms together at the top. Reach and place the palms together and then cactus the arms. Little baby back bend. Maybe a slight bend in the front knee. Reach it up, inhale. Let's drop the right hand down towards the back body. And then reach and extend the left hand over. Slight back bend, so engage in your core here. Check your pelvis slightly. We'll think more engagement than anything. And then reach up, we're gonna take it to the other side. So palms come together at the top. And then exhale, drop that left hand. Find that inhale, find that length as you reach up. Exhale into the pose. And then coming back up through the top. Let's go ahead and fold over, swan dive down, hinging from the hips all the way down. Let's step the right foot back, step the left foot back. Plank pose, so shooting the heels back, finding that nice core engagement, really rooting down, pressing down through the mat. No hyperflexion here in the elbows. I want you to think about nice strong arms. We're gonna shift forward slightly, point those elbows towards the back wall. Flip the toes, come into your up dog. Open heart, open shoulders, and then exhale it back to your downward dog. If you want to just not do all of that, you can just stay in your downward dog or step back to your downward dog. From our downward dog, let's go ahead and lift the right heel to the sky. Option to always do this from tabletop. Pull that right knee all the way through. we're gonna find our crescent lunge. So reach, extend the arms up. Nice strong crescent lunge. All right, we're gonna add these twists that we're working on. So nice core engagement here, flexion in that front knee, extension through that back leg. Planting those feet, spreading the toes. Find your length, inhale. Let's exhale, find that crescent lunge twist. So just almost like we did in the beginning, reaching that right hand back, left hand forward. Breathe in, breathe out. You can stay here or you extend it back. Inhale, exhale. All right, we're gonna cartwheel or roll those arms open. Right hand comes towards the front. Warrior two. Nice strong warrior two. Inhale and exhale. Let's reverse the warrior. So flip that palm in the front, reach it back. And then reach that left arm forward. So twisting through the arms. And then let's go ahead and side angle, reach that right arm down towards the top foot. Left arm comes up. We're gonna flow through that. So inhale, reverse that warrior. Opposite arm goes towards the front of the wall. And the arm extend goes towards the back. And then side angle. Reach it down. One more time. Inhale. Reverse that warrior, keeping that knee bent in the front. Nice strong warrior two legs. Flowing it through. Baby side angle. Reach and extend. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back to your warrior two. Let's find extension through that front leg. Should feel good now. Bring the feet into parallel. And we're going to drop that right hand and the left hand comes to the sky. It's a little wide leg fold, twist. Breathe in, find length. And exhale it down. Let's take the left arm down, right hand up. Finding that length, that line of energy from fingertip to fingertip. Nice engagement, hugging those inner thighs in. Nice lifted tailbone. And bring it back down. Breathing in, breathing out. I'm going to show you from this side so you can see both sides. We're going to pull those knees out. So our knees are trying to track over our toes. Ooh, but you got to find your balance. You're slightly pulling them out towards the back wall. Finding that engagement, sink down. Our butt is not sticking back. We're going to pull it in. Pull that pelvis in, engage in our core, sink our hips down. Let's bring our hands to the knees. Let's drop the right shoulder in, find a little twist. Exhale, release. Big inhale. Exhale, left shoulder. And release. Let's bring it up. Star pose. And warrior two. Reverse the warrior. And let's bring it all the way back down. Turn that toe in the back, just like in crescent lunge. And let's come back down to our downward dog. From our downward dog, you can stay here or shift forward. Take that vinyasa. So that little high-low plank, little up dog. Knees can be down here or up into our full up dog. And then exhale, downward dog. Breathing in. And breathing out. All right, we're taking it to the other side. So toes come together in the center. Lift that left heel to the sky. Drive that heel up. And then go ahead and drive that knee in. So find that core engagement. Find that lift through the shoulders. Place that foot down. We're going to find that crescent lunge. Woo, find your balance. If you need to widen your stance here, you can totally do that. And then toes are pointed towards the top of the mat, feet are firmly planted. Find that flexion in the front. Slight tuck to the pelvis, just to keep that core nice and engaged. Protect our muscles, protect our joints. I don't want you to be like this, where you're just arching forward, unless we're engaged and we're coming into something. So think about engagement, strength. Inhale, exhale into that twist. So reaching that right hand forward, left hand back. Using that exhale to create the space for the twist. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale if you want to take that twist a little further, or you can stay in that crescent lunge twist. Big inhale, reaching that left arm to the back of the thigh. And then we're just gonna roll the arms around. Whew, a little popping there, that's quite okay, it's normal. Find your warrior two. Warrior two. Strong flexion in the front. We're really opening up externally. It's a really great hip opener. Finding that length from left hand to right, sinking down into the hips. All right, let's reverse the warrior. Know where we're going. Let's inhale. We're reaching the opposite hand the other direction. Finding that twist. And then exhale. Bring that left arm to the foot or even elbow to the knee. Reaching it over, side angle. All right, we're flowing. Inhale, using our breath. Exhale into the twist. And then inhale. Exhale it over. Take an inhale to find length. And then go ahead and release. Find that twist. Find that length. With your inhale, use your breath. And exhale. All right, let's release into that warrior two. Strong warrior two, and then let's find that extension through the leg, pushing up with the heel. And then go ahead and drive those toes towards the sides of the mat. A little slight turn of the toes inward, just very slight. And then go ahead and let's drop in with our left hand to the mat and our right hand extended. So wide leg twist. Breathe in and find that length. Exhale deeper into the twist. And then let's switch. Right hand, left hand up. Breathe in and exhale. One more time, breathe in, find that length. Find that twist and release. All right, go ahead and pull the heels in. Finding your goddess pose. Find your goddess pose. Inhale. Remember, we're driving those knees back towards the back wall, engaging core and pelvis together. Sinking into the hips. All right, let's bring the hands to the knees. Let's go ahead. Inhale, find length. Exhale, drop that right shoulder in. Find that twist to the shoulders, upper back, shoulder blade area. Inhale, find length. Exhale, into the left. All right, inhale, start pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And exhale all the way down. Cartwheel those arms. Find your vinyasa or find your downward dog. So shifting forward, little high-low plank. Flip the toes, find that up dog. Big inhale here. And then exhale, downward dog. Pedal the feet. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Open up the mouth, stick the tongue out. Just one more time. Big breath in through the nose. Open up the mouth. All right, let's go ahead and bring that right heel to the sky and then draw that knee all the way up towards that right thumb. Drop the knee down. We're going to find our pigeon pose. So dropping into our pigeon pose. Now your pigeon pose can look like your foot pointed back to the straight towards the wall, or you can bend that knee to the side and find your pigeon pose like that. So more of a deer pose or a pigeon pose, whatever feels good for your hips. And then the angle of the foot can be where you need. Maybe you want to bring the foot up a little, maybe you want to keep it into the body a little bit. See what feels good for you. Once again, be creative. And then let's go ahead and just drop into this pose. We're going to find one last fun twist here. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We're just going to take this pigeon pose a little deeper. If you choose, you can stay here. Take a deep breath in. Or you're going to walk that right hand out, slide that left arm under, and see if you can take a pigeon twist. So just dropping the side of the head towards the mat. You can see that I'm a little tight as well today, so my body doesn't want to take me all the way down. The longer I rest here, using that breath that we've talked about, so just relaxing my head to the mat, lengthening those exhales, I'll be able to find that twist a little bit better. Not perfect, but I'll find it better. So breathing in and breathing out. Really strong opening for the outer hip. Maybe even into the inner thigh if you feel it there. Let's walk the hand back. Let's come back into our downward dog. So just push up through the hand. Find your downward dog, and we're going to take that to the other side. So the left heel rises, reach and extend up. Draw that left knee towards that left thumb. Coming to your pigeon pose on the opposite side. And whatever that looks like for you. Knee bent or not. If you need to create a little bit more space, you can even grab a pillow, stick it under the hips here just to give yourself a little bit more space. And then just go ahead and drop into that pigeon pose. Playing around with it, just really exploring, seeing what your body needs. As we build a practice, it's important to explore and be creative so we can further our practice, see where we need to go, what we need help with. Really leaning in to these twists and these poses. I know that they can be hard sometimes, but they can be rejuvenating. And then if you want to, you can extend that left arm out and then go ahead and walk that right arm under, finding that pigeon twist. Just dropping the head towards the mat. Just letting it fall naturally. Once again, you can stick a pillow under the hip if you want to rise up, but really aiming towards having that shoulder towards the mat. And mindfully breathing in and out. And then coming back up. Let's just go ahead. Bring the legs around. We're going to drop onto our backs. So slowly coming towards our back. Reaching the legs up. Bend and flex the feet. Maybe circle in the ankles. I'm going to turn so you can see me a little better. And we're just going to cross that right leg over. Bend both knees and then grab towards the ankles, draw them in towards the chest. So coming back into that same shape that we found in the beginning of our practice, crossing those knees just in a different way. So on our backs instead of in a seated position. It might feel more comfortable for you this way, it might not. One last breath in, and then we're just going to exhale to find our twist. So drawing the left hand to the right knee, just go ahead and let those knees fall. And bring the arm out, stretch the opposite direction. Once again, you might feel some cracking or some popping, just letting that air release. Maybe even feeling like it's an adjustment to our spines. And you can find that twist and look the opposite direction, or you can keep the neck neutral. Maybe you even want to twist the other way. And then we're just going to come back to center. Squeeze the knees in, hug them in. Maybe rock from side to side. And then extend the legs back up. Left leg crosses over this time, bend the knees. Go ahead and bring the hands around the soles of the feet, the shins, the knees, maybe the back of the hips if that's what's available for you. Find that stretch. Inhale, find length. Maybe draw the legs away from you with that length. And then exhale, draw them in closer towards the chest. And then breathe in and breathe out. One more big inhale, find that air, find that energy. And exhale, release. Release negative energy, unwanted energy, unwanted toxins. And then extending that opposite arm away. Maybe you look at the fingertips. Lots of options for the neck to feel nice and easy here, if that's neutral or if that's looking the opposite direction. Finding balance on both sides of the body. So if you tried something on one side of the body, maybe an option to do the same thing, or to really be intuitive and listen to what our bodies need. Maybe we run tighter on one side of our body than the other, and maybe it needs slight more attention. One more big inhale and one more exhale. And then we're going to come into our Shavasana. So just go ahead, relax the feet out, relax the hands out away from the body. And take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Coming back to our intentions of letting go of those emotions that sit in our body that we began with. And just allowing yourself to feel the energy that you created here. Maybe you have that positive emotion. You breathe in that word and then you let it just wash over you once again. Breathing in, breathing out. Just staying here as long as you feel that you need to. I hope that you enjoyed this yoga sequence today, and if you liked it, go ahead and leave me a comment at the bottom, or go ahead and like, share. Find me on Instagram, Yoga for You, Aubrey on Instagram, and I hope you have a beautiful day.